And we want to welcome you, sports fans, to this live streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions. It's in partnership with our local school districts. And we would like to thank all of our local sponsors who make these live athletic streams possible. And we'd ask that you'd support them. I'm Terry Ross along with Colton Treadway coming to you live from Oakdale Middle School in Medford, Oregon. It's where North Medford is playing their games for the moment, as North Medford and Roseburg will go at it in girls basketball action, and we'll catch up with names as we wander along here. Right now you see Jonesy Snyder with it, the sophomore, the freshman, and getting it off, and it's going to be taken away. Here comes Roseburg. It's going to be Gabby Johnson with it in her hand. She's going to put it up, and it's going to go in. There's a three that's in and out. And they're going to put the rebound back up. Not going to get it, though. The three-pointer was put up by Riley Smalley. And going to the foul line is going to be Aubrey Canton. That is the first foul on the Indians here. That foul was on Gabby Johnson. I said we'll catch up with some names. Gabby Johnson is out there. She's a 5'6" senior. Oop, the next one is no good either. Also out there on the court. I got to wait a minute now. They all got going on me. Here is Kennedy Smith for Roseburg, a 5'7" senior. And spinning, twisting, and putting it in off of the glass is Maddie Newton. Knocked out of bounds. Roseburg is going to have it. Looking. I'm going to get a 5-second. Nope, they're actually going to get in and get it back out. And maybe even have a chance to get it set up. No, it's going to be taken away. And get it ahead quickly is what North Medford does. Laying it up, no good. Going to put up the rebound. Yes, that time. That was Jonesy Snyder, one of the main scorers for North Medford. And now it's knocked out of bounds by Smalley. We had brought you the Abby's Pizza pregame show. We're just kind of scrambling here just a little bit. There's a technical issue before we came on the air that we had to resolve. They have Abby's Pizza has locations to serve you throughout Southern Oregon. Make Abby's Pizza your post-game stop with a menu that covers all your family favorites. Abby's is an Oregon post-game tradition going back up strong and not getting it, but grabbing another rebound is Roseburg. Get it around out now to Miller. That would have been Kylie Miller. There's two Millers on the ball club, and they're both out there right now. Eileen Miller, number 3. Kylie Miller, number 4. And it's Kylie that has it right now. Getting it into Eileen. Eileen can't do anything with it. It's going to be taken away. North Medford on the fly. Lay it up. That one doesn't go. Johnson. Pass it back out. There's Eileen Miller, and Eileen Miller is fouled. Have some other things we need to tell you. Table Rock Sports is excited to be partnering with the Rogue Credit Union for the 3-Point Club. Rogue Credit Union will donate $3 as Eileen Miller gets the first one in. And another one. They will donate $3 for every Black Tornado and Panther 3-point shot made this season. There's a 3. Yes. I wanted to say it was number 8, but that will not be number 8 because there is no number 8. Number 5 will make it Snyder. Going the other way, there's Snyder again. Snyder can't get that one to go. But no foul called either. Proceeds go to the Medford School District Athletic Department. We say thank you to Rogue Credit Union. There's a drive. That one doesn't go. Grabbed down there by Ellie Hayden for North Medford. And the one that I thought was number 5 is actually number 0. So we'll take it away from Jonesy and give it to Charlotte Lemons. And now North Medford shot goes up. No good. They're going to scramble for it. It's going to be Roseburg basketball. We also want to remind you to stay tuned at halftime for stats and updates brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The Winter Activities Guide is out now with sports leagues, classes, and activities for all. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. And again, out of bounds this time to North Medford. So on the John L. Scott scoreboard, I have it wrong. It's a 6-5 game. I have it right in the scorebook, just wrong on the scoreboard there. 6-5 game on the John L. Scott scoreboard with 4:34 to go. They get it into Snyder. Snyder back around to Lemons. Lemons' layup is no good. Grabbing the rebound and putting that back in, though, is Hayden. North Medford is 3-16 coming into this ball game, 2-5 in conference play. Looking for something good to happen tonight. Out of bounds, it'll be North Medford ball. Meanwhile, Roseburg is 11-9, 4-4 overall. Snyder with it. Goes back out on top now to Smalley. Smalley around to Abby Taylor. Taylor in the corner. Nope, not going to take a 3. Out from there anyway. Back it out, and they'll start over again. You got 7 seconds on the shot clock. You're going to have to do something. There's a 3 on the way. That's no good. And North Medford, it's going to be a shot clock violation. Taylor took that 3. It did not hit the rim, so it becomes a shot clock violation against North Medford. Johnson is going to lose it. Nope. I'm going to say that's a North Medford foul. So they call the first on Smalley. Roseburg gets it in and gets an easy lay in out of that. As Eileen Miller. And now it's stolen. And putting it in is Maddie Newton. And stolen again. We're going to have to catch up the scoreboard. Here's Newton one more time. That one doesn't go. And North Medford's going to get it out of there. So a couple of shots there, and it's a 10-7 ball game. And just going back and forth and stepping out of bounds is North Medford. Coming out will be Lemons, and coming in, better do that again. Coming out is, Lemons, and coming in is Aubrey Canton. And Roseburg gets to the line again. It's on Smalley. That's 2 on Smalley, though. And Eileen Miller is good with 1. Tobias comes in for the Black Tornado, Jordan Tobias. That one's no good. North Medford having trouble getting it out of the back court. Still haven't got it. Oh, they're going to say it's Roseburg basketball. There you go. Thank you. North Medford basketball. Roseburg tried. Got to get it out of the back court, though. Finally, they do. As Snyder gets it into the forecourt. Bounce it off. Going to drive the lane. That one's going to come up short. And grabbing the rebound is Newton for Roseburg. It was Taylor that was a little short on that shot. And what are you going to get? I think we're going to get this one out of bounds, North Medford direction. Lemon's back in pretty quick here. There's a three. Johnson will grab that. Johnson will drive the lane. Scoop it, that isn't going. Grabbing the rebound out of there is Canton. Firing it ahead quickly now. Here comes Snyder underneath. Put it up. No good. And there's going to be another foul on the Black Tornado. Tobias will have that foul. That's the fourth team foul on North Medford with 1:33 to go here in the first period. Trying to play some full court pressure, but Johnson breaks it pretty easily. To Eileen Miller. Get it in deep, trying to get it back to Eileen Miller. Johnson will grab it. Almost lost that one out of bounds. Johnson spinning. Johnson twisting. Johnson putting it up in a double team. Can't get it across there. As Snyder blocks it and then is taken away from behind. They're going to call the foul on Roseburg. A push on Ireland Weaver. Second team foul on the Roseburg Indians. Ranked 31st right now in the state. I can tell you their coach is not too happy about that ranking. Into the lane. Bounce it off the glass. No good. Going to get it to Eileen Miller. Newton had it for a moment. Newton's got it again. Newton cross court to Johnson. Johnson in the lane. Spin. Twist. Back out. Trying to drive the lane one more time. And they're going to lose that out of bounds. And talking to Coach Chad Smith about his team, that's one of the things he said, that they've got quite a few that are willing to drive the ball, not too many willing to put it up for three. That's been kind of the issue. So far they've survived it nicely, actually. Canton had it there for a moment, now put it up and underneath. Abby Taylor with that one. Johnson. Up, good. And that is going to end the quarter. So at the end of one on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's Roseburg 13, North Medford 12. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
It's the President's Day sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 25 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back to period number 2 of the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, a 1-point lead for the visiting Roseburg Indians. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Roseburg has the basketball for the start of the second quarter. And Captain picks it up underneath, or Newton make it and puts it in. I got that on the wrong team. Let me put that over here to make the score right. There's one in the lane. That one doesn't go. Eileen Miller will give it up to Johnson. Johnson will get it back around and out to Newton, who barely gets it to Johnson. In the lane, spin, put it up, fouled. We got to take away some fouls here. It's on Riley. That's 3 on Riley. At the line will be Eileen Miller. 3 out of 4, make it 4 out of 5 from the foul line here in half number 1. We'll grab the changes as they go along. For one, Kennedy Smith is in for Roseburg, as Eileen Miller does number 2, and that one rattles in also. So she's having a good night at the line, and it's a 5-point lead for the Roseburg Indians. 6:55 to go, second period. North Medford looking for points. There's one up that's no good. That was Kenton to put that one up, and it rolled around and out. Johnson flying into the forecourt, puts it up. Nope, got fouled underneath. Let's see, but they called that on Riley. That would be devastating, as Johnson misses number 1. But the foul was on Hayden, her first. That one's in. The Roseburg Indians beginning to pull away. And they take that one away again. So it's another North Medford turnover. Johnson one more time into the forecourt. Around to Eileen Miller. Trying to get it in. There's a shot going to be put in by Carollo. Ansley Carollo. And we've got a timeout. This is a long timeout. And so we'll do likewise. It's called by North Medford. We're back after this on TableRockSports.net.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Back to action as North Medford has it. There's Snyder with it. Snyder got it off to, there's a three. Put up no good as Roseburg got it. They got it off to Tobias there for a moment. And a three shot went up, but no good. Eileen Miller back in there, but can't do anything with it. Gets it around to Weaver, who gets it back out to Johnson. Johnson will set. Johnson will try to drive it if you give her a chance. Kennedy Smith with it in her hands. And that's going to be taken away. That was not the pass to make as Tobias gets fouled in backcourt. That foul is on Eileen Miller. Snyder around to Tobias, and Tobias will throw. Nope, they're going to say Roseburg tipped it. Tobias on that cross-court pass. That time looking for Quezada. Here's Snyder on the drive. Snyder's going to be fouled. It's on Miller. Two quick ones on Miller with 5:06 to go, second period. Tobias, almost traveled, but not quite. That one's going to be knocked away, but it's going to be rescued by Lemons. Lemons will take it down now, go into the court. They'll try to set this thing up here a little bit. It's in the hands of Taylor right now. Taylor gives it off to Snyder. Snyder will try to get the play going. In the middle. Back out. A three, no. But North Medford's going to grab the rebound and a foul underneath. Hayden will go to the line to shoot. That's now three quick ones on Roseburg. It's on Carollo. And Hayden gets one in. And that one is no good. Coming into the game is Esperanza Frenata. Esperanza into the game for North Medford. Smith looking for somewhere to go. Picks up the dribble, gets it around to Eileen Miller. Eileen Miller right back to Smith. Way out high though. Smith. Here's a three. That's no good. Johnson with the rebound. Put it up. That one's no good. Johnson's going to scramble for the rebound and will not get it. I can help you out. It's North Medford basketball. Yeah, there you go. That's the right call. You could see from up here that Roseburg touched it last. Johnson was the last one to touch it. So they'll set it up. Starting with Esperanza having it. And that's going to be picked off. Johnson has it. She's going to hold up, then she's going to go to the foul line, put it up. That's going to come up short. Smith's going to grab the rebound. And Roseburg will do it one more time. Lots of pressure. Lots of pressure from North Medford. We got a 30-second timeout coming up by Roseburg. And that'll give us the opportunity to catch up with some things here, as we've been flying straight down the road. Fans, our sponsors, make it possible to bring you our winter sports coverage. Thank you to General Manager Justin Lombardi and our title sponsor again in 2026, the Lithia Superstore on Highway 62. your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles and trucks. So on the 3-point club, as far as North Medford is concerned, they got a couple of them in. Good for $6 tonight. And we got 3:32 to go, second period, so a little ways to go in this ball game. Surely there will be more. Eileen Miller getting it back from Weaver. And then around to Smith. Smith out to Carollo. Get it down to Eileen Miller, and that's not going to go. They're going to say it's off of Eileen Miller, too. And North Medford's going to get it back, trailing by 7 on the John L. Scott scoreboard with 3:16 to go. Snyder will bring it into the forecourt. Get it around to Tobias. Tobias off to Esperanza, and then a drive and taken away. Here comes Roseburg on the fly. Ireland has it. Weaver, Ireland Weaver. And here's a 3. That one's no good. Tipped around, and North Medford's going to come out of there with it. Snyder coming into the forecourt. Fire that one ahead to Hayden. Hayden put it up. No, traveled. In for Roseburg. Presley Petrie. Eileen Miller zigzagging her way into the I think that Kylie Miller zigzagging her way into the forecourt. Still has the ball in her hands. Finally bounces it off to Petrie. Petrie down low to Eileen Miller. Eileen Miller misses, grabs the rebound, but is fouled on the second shot. That's 3 now. Got to fix my possession arrow. I think I'm going the wrong way. So, as I look down there. Miller misses number 1, but gets 2. Not many points for Roseburg here in this period. And North Medford started off pretty good. Kind of cooled off now at this point. And here's a drive, but that's going to be a Roseburg foul. That's the 4th one on Roseburg. At the line is Taylor. North Medford grabs a rebound, and Taylor will set it up again. That foul, by the way, was the 2nd one on Carollo for Roseburg. Driving, putting it up, no good. Snyder knocked out of bounds by Roseburg. Minute 44 to go in the second period. No 3 there. Here's a 3. Yes. That's Lemons again. That is the second 3 for her. And to the floor we go. Jump ball, and they'll be stay with Roseburg. So 4 3-pointers. I got that right? 1, 2, 3. 3 3-pointers for North Medford. Driving, that one isn't going to go anywhere. North Medford's going to grab the rebound. Tobias gets it out to Snyder. Snyder's flying into the forecourt. Snyder to the left, to the right. Back out on top to Tobias. No, Tobias can't get that one. Taylor can't get that one to go. Here, and the Indians are going to pick it up. Flying into the forecourt. 3. No. A rebound put back up. That one doesn't go. Taylor will hold it up. See if they can't get something going. 45 seconds left in the half. To Snyder. Snyder can't drive. Give it up to Tobias. Tobias will hand it off to Hayden. Hayden back around to Taylor. Taylor at the foul line. Yeah, that one goes in. Actually just in front of the foul line. Now they got it back down to 3. Snyder stole it. And what have we got? Oh, we have a North Medford foul. That's 14 fouls apiece now, but we're down to 19.7 to go. Eileen Miller. And getting in deep. Kylie pops it back out to Smith. Smith for 3. No, that doesn't go. North Medford's got 9 seconds to do something. Get it ahead. Here's Snyder down to 5 seconds. Here's a 3. No, that's off the rim. And that will be it. We are at halftime. And at halftime on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it now reads Roseburg 21. North Medford 18, John L. Scott. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Did you know the City of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? You can check out the winter program guide for hundreds of offerings at playmedford.com. We're back with halftime right after this timeout on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes.
Parents.
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
The Medford Parks and Recreation Department invites you to the Rogue Credit Union Community Complex for open swim, drop-in sports, and sports leagues. See the events taking place at roguexmedford.com. Join the fun at RogueX. We're at halftime, and at halftime on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's a 21-18 lead for Roseburg over North Medford. It's been close all the way. Roseburg led after one, 13-12. So neither team exactly found the basket with any semblance of ease here in period number 2. We'll tell you that. For the visiting Roseburg Indians, they are led by the 8 of Eileen Miller. And Miller has 6 of those 8 points at the foul line. Gabby Johnson has 5. Maddie Newton has 6, too, for Ansley Carollo, at least unofficially. Seems to add up at the moment. Meanwhile, for North Medford, they are led by the 6 of Charlotte Lemons, who is kind of the three-point shooter on that ball club right there. Showing why she's got 2 3-pointers on the night. Jonesy Snyder has 5, one of those off of a 3-pointer. Abby Taylor has a couple of field goals for 4, and Ellie Hayden has a field goal and a free throw for 3 points. That's the way the individual scoring looks here tonight at Oakdale Middle School, where North Medford High School is playing their games until the new gym is built. And I understand from sources within that there's a possibility that that new gym will be ready, obviously not anytime this year, but next year for the 2027 season. Hopefully by the end of volleyball, but they are pushing definitely to have it done by the start of the basketball season in December. Now, we'll see how all that turns out. As anybody that's been involved in a building project knows that, let's not take those deadlines too seriously just yet. We'll be back with a quick look at what else is going on in the conference right after this on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning.
This is the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report on the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. As you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, a 3-point lead for Roseburg at the half. There's only 2 other games to talk about tonight, and they did them in doubleheader fashion as opposed to the way Roseburg and North Medford are doing these games. And that is that South Medford's over at Grants Pass for both boys and girls action, and South Eugene is at Willamette, again, for both boys and girls action, as the South Eugene acts, at least on the girls' side, trying to figure out how to get a win. I haven't figured that out all season. So that's what their goal is tonight and over the next few games. There's not too many of them left, only about 3 or 4 to go, if that many. We'll be back with the second half here right after this timeout on TableRockSports.net.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite Dutch treat. Dutch Brothers supports the communities that support them. And for over 30 years, there is no better place after the game than Abby's Pizza. You can make new memories at Abby's. Today's game is brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events, and by Hard Insurance, providing personal and business coverage in Grants Pass and Medford. $9 on the Rogue Credit Union 3-point club for North Medford as they've made 3 3-pointers in the first half. And we'll try to add to that this half. Talking to the coaches and had a chance to talk to Peter Vasquez a little bit about the new hybrid leagues and football leagues that are coming out, and I'd have to say that with my poll, pretty much nobody's very excited about the idea, really. So we'll have to see how it works out. Lemons for 3, no, and Roseburg has the rebound. Spinning, twisting, and finally getting that one in is going to be Newton. And fouled. So it's on Hayden, her first. And the foul shot is also good. Lemons puts it up. That comes up short. Kylie Miller with the rebound for the Indians. Into the forecourt. Stop. Give it off to Taylor, to Johnson. I got knocked away from Taylor, but Johnson picked it up. Now they're going to have what? On the floor, another foul on North Medford. That's on Snyder, her second. Newton one more time there with it. There's 3. That's going to come up short. Scramble around for the rebound. And Kylie Miller is going to come up with it. Get it ahead into Eileen Miller, who will try to bounce it off to Newton and cannot. Knocked out of bounds. Smalley getting there to break that pass up. Eileen Miller, Gabby Johnson, Kennedy Smith, Kylie Miller, and Newton are all out there. Newton put one up. That doesn't go. Grabbing the rebound for North Medford is Tobias. Or make that Smalley. Smalley into the corner. Gets it right back. Taylor had it for a moment. Now they get it off to Snyder. Snyder stopped. Into the middle it goes, and it's going to be punched away. Johnson's going to pick it up off the floor. With an 8-point lead. The Indians are into the forecourt again. Johnson stepped through, spins it around, and it falls in. Timeout. North Medford, this is going to be a 30-second timeout for North Medford. And I guess I should do you a favor there, since I just see that I'm blocking your view. I don't want to be doing that. Fans Road Credit Union is proud to partner with the Medford School District each year to bring you the touchdown, three-point field goal, and strikeout clubs, which raise money for North and South Medford athletics. And we'd also like to say thank you to Steve Vincent and Avista Utilities in Southern Oregon for over 15 years of sponsorship to support our live streaming coverage. North Medford looking for points. They've been stuck on 18 since the beginning of the quarter. We're down to 5:45 to go. Here's Snyder putting one up under duress. That one doesn't go. Smith will grab the rebound. Roseburg into the forecourt. Kylie Miller gets a pick, drives, puts it up, and goes in. Roseburg's put 5 on the board, but so far pitching the shutout defensively. There's another one that comes up short for North Medford, although they'll grab the rebound, putting it up and not getting the roll. Is number 24, Canton. But they do retain possession. Canton got the inbound pass. Taylor, here's Lemons for 3. Yes! Another $3 in the pocket thanks to Charlotte Lemons. Down there they go. That one doesn't go. North Medford's going to grab the rebound. And we have an injury of sorts. We do. Wasn't sure whether we really had one or not. Coming out is going to be Canton. She's the injured one. Coming back in is Hayden. I'll have to go to the end of the bench and take a look and see what the issue is. I don't think it's too serious. Snyder puts it up. Snyder doesn't get the roll. Smith gets the rebound for Roseburg. Kylie Miller. All the way. That one doesn't go. North Medford with the rebound. Trying to get out of there is Taylor. Taylor cannot. Is fouled. It's Eileen Miller. That's her third. It's kind of a big deal to Roseburg. And now they steal the inbound pass and get fouled. They being Roseburg, as Newton stole the pass. It's on Taylor. That'd be her first. At the line, Newton. Gets 1 out of 2, but Roseburg's going to get the rebound. Putting it up is Eileen Miller, and she's fouled. It's on Taylor, who picks up 2 quick ones. 4 now on North Medford with 4:05 to go in the quarter. Eileen Miller. Surprised she missed. She couldn't miss a foul shot hardly in the first half. 6 of her 8 points coming from the foul line in the first half. She missed them both. All right, well, that's a little shocking. North Medford comes with it. Smalley Nowhere to go. Finally, he's going to get rid of it underneath, and there will be a foul underneath. Taylor, I believe, will be going to the foul line. It's on Eileen Miller. That's 4. Eileen Miller. Taylor at the line for a couple. Eileen Miller's going to be on the bench for a while. Replaced by Newton. And we got both of them. Not many foul shots for North Medford tonight. There's Kennedy Smith with a 3. It's in and out. Smalley into the forecourt. Has it stripped away from behind by Kylie Miller. Johnson driving, fouled. And Johnson will be at the line. They're going to have to get Smalley out. She has 4. Tobias is in. Johnson with 1 more and does not get it. 3:10 left in the period. Snyder. A 3. That one's no good. Kylie Miller with the rebound. Into the forecourt. Off to Smith for 3. Yes. Now it's out to a 10-point lead. That would be the biggest lead for Roseburg tonight. And there's another steal. Flying into the forecourt again as Kylie Miller throws it up and it goes in. And I think we're going to have another North Medford timeout. And this will be a full timeout. We're back on TableRockSports.net.
Work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Don't miss the President's Day sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 25 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Super.
We return to the Lithia Superstore game of the night. 2:34 to go in the second, or make out the third period. And Roseburg starting to pull away. They've put 14 on the board this quarter. So far, North Medford's put 5 on the board, out of bounds to Roseburg. Get it into Johnson, who spins and puts it off the glass. That isn't any good. Snyder will grab the rebound and try to get into the forecourt, and Johnson fouled. That's the second 3 now on Roseburg this quarter. And Canton back into the ball game for North Medford. Taylor to Canton. Back around to Lemons. Lemons drives. Lemons throws it up. That one doesn't go. I'm going to say it's off of North Medford. Two minutes left in the period. Let's see if North Medford can get this shut down a little bit, or if Roseburg can. Oh, they're going to throw it out of bounds. And probably take care of extending the lead for the moment. One didn't. Snyder triple teamed, but they're going to get it back around to Taylor. We'll bring it up to Snyder. Snyder and a 3-point to Canton. Canton back around to Taylor. Canton trying to work it inside. Taylor to Hayden. Hayden puts it up and in. Johnson. There's a 3. That's no good. That one was put up by Weaver. And finally, North Medford will be able to corral it. That ball bounced all over the place for a few minutes. Here's a 3. Yes! Lemons again. 4 for Lemons. There's a 3. That one comes up short. Canton will hold on and give it to Taylor. Taylor will get it back to Canton. Lemons for 3. No. Tipped around. Canton grabs the rebound, throws it out of bounds. No. We had a foul before that. That's on Newton. Only one on Newton. And a couple of substitutions, which we will grab as we move along here. Hayden right back. There's Lemons again for 3. No. Snyder trying to get the rebound. Cannot do it. Roseburg will bring it up. So used to saying that there's a foul on North Medford. The Black Tornado way over. That's their 6th foul so far. 3 on Snyder. And 1 for Kylie Miller. That's all she gets out of it. Snyder puts it up. That one isn't any good. And hit the side of the backboard. Out of bounds to Roseburg. 3.7. And what are we discussing now? Looked like a good call to me. All right, still 3.7. Newton to inbound it. I don't think Miller realizes that there's 3.7. Kylie Miller isn't going to get a shot off. And so the third period comes to an end, as it does on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's a 36-28 lead for the Roseburg Indians on TableRockSports.net.
Your new year warm and happy with Abby's all new Loaded Spuds. Hot, cheesy, bacon-packed, and easy on the wallet. When winter feels cold and budgets feel tight, Abby's got the comfort you're craving. Loaded Spuds for a limited time at Abby's. Serving Southern Oregon for 69 years calls for a celebration, and Lippert's is having one. It's the 69th anniversary celebration. The region's largest in-stock inventory of beautiful flooring is on sale. Waterproof plank, just $269 a square foot. Laminate, $169. Carpet, an amazing 69 cents a square foot. And ask about special no-interest financing during the 69th anniversary celebration at Lippert's Carpet One, Grants Pass, and Medford.
Pepperoni lovers rejoice! Pepperoni Palooza is back at Abby's. Get a large legendary pepperoni for under $20, or go giant with 50% more pizza for just $8 more. Two great prices to conquer every appetite and budget. Order now at abbys.com.
We return to Oakdale Middle School, home of the North Medford Black Tornado for another season or so. Playing Roseburg tonight. As we go to the fourth quarter, the Indians have the lead. Johnson has it underneath. Johnson puts it up, it doesn't go. Grabs her own rebound, cannot get the three off. Bounce it down low to Kylie Miller, and Kylie Miller will put it in. Kylie Miller was 7 here in the second half. After being shut out in the first half, Snyder grabs the offensive rebound. Gets it out to Taylor, punched away by Johnson. Newton grabs it and gives it back to Johnson for her to bring up. Timeout, the official. Too much perspiration on the basketball. Johnson says, it's okay. I like it now. Just a little slick there. They get it into Johnson, and they will resume. Down to Newton in the corner, but Newton isn't going to take a three, and it goes. And it's going to be taken away. They were trying to get it into Corello that time, but taken away. Here comes North Medford. Bounce it off, and that one will go roll in. So Lemons with that one. Johnson tries past everybody with a great move that time. She has a couple of moves. Into the forecourt comes North Medford. Get it down low to Canton. Canton will put it in. There's a struggle for the ball. Johnson's going to dive on it and get it to a teammate, Kylie Miller. Cross-courted now to Newton. Newton down low to Corello, who hooks and gets. Only her second bucket of the night. Smalley to Taylor, around to Snyder. Snyder wants the baseline, cannot get the baseline. Back out, will pop the three. That one's offline. Scramble around for the rebound, and we're going to have a foul. I think I should probably get the fouls back to 0. What do you think? Carrillo gets her third, and we got a timeout. Now we got to check and see who made the timeout and how long is the timeout. It's a minute timeout. Well, I think North Medford called the timeout, not that they Roseburg, okay. I say not that they ever made it real clear what happened. I think they got caught up in a conversation and forgot that they got other things to do. Table Rock Sports says thank you to Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon for helping us highlight our teams and student athletes. If you shop at Sherm's, they will save you money. And we welcome back Lippert's Carpet One of Medford and Grants Pass, along with State Farm Insurance Agent Rory Wold of Medford, for partnering with Table Rock Sports again in 2026. Two great additions to our sponsor roster. For you that watch NBA basketball, are you like me? Are you somewhat unimpressed by the fact that the home team wears the dark and the visiting team wears white? It is still confusing to my eye. I'm trying to get used to it in time for the finals, and I have until the middle of June, so I am holding out hope that I'll get there. So far, not so good. The North Medford in white and the home team makes sense. That's Smalley with it. Get it around to Snyder. Snyder into the lane. Can't get that one to go. Johnson has the rebound, and we have an injury. This is an official timeout. Not sure who's who. It's Kylie Miller. She's not very happy. That's all I'll say there. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home vehicle or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Kylie Miller will sit for a minute anyway. Johnson brings it into forecourt. She's a good dribbler. Off the glass, got it again. She just does goes left, goes right, goes left, and keeps track of that basketball. Here's a three. That one is no good. Roseburg with the rebound. Johnson with it. We're down to 4:38 left in the game. Working on Snyder. Right to the left, back to the right, and give it up. Trying to figure this thing out here. Newton to Corello. Back around to Smith. Smith dumps it back into Corello. Back out to Newton. Newton can't get a shot off. Trying to get it to Corello. Does. Corello has it, and shot clock violation. Newton back in for North Medford. Doesn't look like Newton. That looks like Canton to me. It's Canton. There's a three. That one's no good. And Corello with the rebound. Newton has it. Newton will fly it ahead to Smith. Smith will put it up off the glass. That one doesn't go. Smalley with the rebound taken away by Roseburg. And it was taken away by Weaver. And then finally put it back in by Carrillo. It's a 14-point lead with 3.5 to go in the ball game. Smalley, nowhere to go. We'll give it up. Back across court. The Lemons taken away. Corello grabs out errant pass. To Newton, back to Johnson. Johnson to Newton. Newton holds it, and Smith has it now. Smith won't do anything with it. We'll give it up to Johnson. Johnson gets a pick. Johnson gets a second pick. Johnson's around everybody. Johnson lays it in. And now I'd say this one's getting away from the Black Tornado. The interesting thing is, as I was talking to Chad Smith, is winning this game isn't going to help them. There's the three by Lemons. And North Medford is going to call. Whoops, that's what's wrong. Let me do that again, if you don't mind. Even if you do mind. No, I had it right. I know what I'm doing. And North Medford calls a timeout. Looks like it's a 60-second timeout, but we're a little late in getting there, so we'll just stay here for the moment. Discover the vibrant lifestyle of Twin Creeks Retirement in Central Point. Enjoy spacious apartments, gourmet dining, and enriching activities in a welcoming community. Learn more at twincreeksretirement.com. And check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon. It's the Ace Sports Radio, AM 1300, FM 107.9, and streaming live at theacesportsradio.com. You'll hear all NFL playoff games. Well, those things are over, huh? You heard them all. And you'll also hear the Super Bowl, which you heard just a couple of days ago. Weekdays, I need to edit my copy, don't I? Weekdays, it's the Rich Eisen Show. Tee it up, Southern Oregon with Joe Brett. And John Canzano's Bald-Faced Truth will be returning someday. The Ace Sports Radio. Can't tell you exactly when Mr. Canzano will be back, but the promise is someday. Eileen Miller back into the game for Roseburg, sitting on the bench for a long time with 4 fouls. Johnson working against Snyder, and Snyder's going to get called for the foul. That is the 4th on Snyder. 1 team foul apiece, and we're down to 2:17 to go, so unless you're fouled while shooting, foul shots aren't going to be happening. They got a lot of fouls to give before we get to foul shots. Here's Eileen Miller. No, that one won't go. Snyder with the rebound for the Black Tornado. Almost punched away. Now it is punched away, and Johnson has it. Johnson at the three-point line. Johnson will back out. Johnson still on the dribble. Johnson, no, going to be fouled by Taylor. That's 3, but only 2 on them as a team. Like we said, they've got fouls to give coming in for North Medford. Or no, for Roseburg is Janelle Melling. So Melling into the game. Trying to get it down low, can't do that. North Medford will take that pass away. Smalley to Taylor. Taylor will hit it. Johnson driving again. No, will be fouled. That one's not going to be on Snyder. Yep. That's 5 on Snyder. Replacing her, Lemons. Roseburg gets it in. It goes off. Goes off at Tobias. Goes off at the back of Tobias. Roseburg will do it one more time. We're down to 1:13 to go in the game. They're going to throw it, and they do. They take it away. North Medford has it. Throw it up, no good. And a Roseburg foul. It's on Jackson. 3 on Jackson. And another foul on North Medford. That's only the 4th on North Medford, so no shots there. In, out, no good. Johnson with it. Alana Alana Sykes into the game for Roseburg. Johnson again drives. Is that going to count? It's on Lemons, her second. Johnson gets one. A couple for Johnson from the foul line. 40 seconds to go in the game. Lose it. Sykes has it. Johnson. Roseburg will be forced to put up a shot. There's about 1 second less on the shot clock than there is on the game clock, although that'll stop that idea. It's on Taylor. That's 4 on Taylor. But Johnson back to the line again. This time with 25.9. Canton back in for North Medford. Lane violation on Roseburg. $20 seconds. Taylor around. Intercepted by Johnson. Down to 14 seconds. 13-12. Let's see. She gets around again. And now she'll just dribble it out, I would think. They're down to 5 seconds. You can just hold it. You're not going to get it. North Medford trying to get a tie-up. You're not going to get a tie-up with 1 second left. That won't work. It's the final here. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Roseburg wins it 51-39. Stay tuned now for the Know Your Role post-game show. Visit travelmedford.org/knowyourrole to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better and to learn about your sports ground where the West Coast comes to play. We'll take a look at how this game unfolded, at least in part, when we return after this timeout on TableRockSports.net.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes, parents, community members, anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes, people like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
It's the President's Day sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 25 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Well, we're back. There we are. We'll be okay yet. You'd think that we were just learning our buttons here or something, but we're really not. We'll forgive the cameraman, okay? We'll just be gentle with him. He's having a tough night tonight. Trying to do a little math here as we close this out. I think we just about have it conquered. We do. All right. So the way this unfolded is that really Roseburg led this from the beginning. I don't ever remember North Medford being in the lead. Roseburg led at 13-12 after the first quarter, and then 21-18 at the half, and it seemed like maybe North Medford was going to hang around and really play a pretty good ball game with the Roseburg Indians, but then they went pretty much scoreless there to start the third quarter for a while, and by the time they got done, it was 36-28, and then Roseburg went on to win it 51-39, outscoring North Medford 15-11 in that final period. The way the scoring comes down unofficially for you Roseburg fans, Gabby Johnson had 17. There was 9 for Maddie Newton, 8 for Eileen Miller, who had most of those in the first half as she was handicapped by 4 fouls for most of the second half. Eileen Miller, that would be. Kylie Miller had 7. Ansley Carollo had 6, and fairly well-balanced scoring for the Roseburg Indians. Meanwhile, for North Medford, they were led by the 14 of Charlotte Lemons, who had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got her numbers wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 17. I can't even add tonight. Let's see. 9. Yeah, it would be 17 points. I thought she only had 14. She had 17 points on the night. Probably going to throw everything off by the time I get down to the end. No, I guess not. Jordan Tobias had 2, 8 for Abby Taylor, who's the second leading scorer. And then it was 5 by Ellie Hayden, and then 2 for Jordan Tobias, Riley Smalley, and Aubrey Canton. Closes out the scoring for North Medford. North Medford now is 3-17 on the season, 2-6 in conference play. Meanwhile, Roseburg is 12-9 and 5-4 in conference play, and really needs to win 2 out of the final 3. They need to probably win all 3, but they've got to somehow figure out a way to beat Sheldon. If you're up in Roseburg, they've got South Medford, and I'm afraid that Coach Chad Smith's kind of written that game off just a little bit, but like we're not going to catch him. But you need to win at least 1 against Sheldon or South Eugene, hopefully 2. If you can do it up there in Roseburg, that would be really great. That would really help your cause in trying to get to the playoffs. I thought they were ranked number 31, but they're actually ranked number 32 coming into tonight's game. So they really need a couple of wins, no matter what they do. So, by the way, for North Medford, in terms of their three-point club tonight, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from Charlotte Lemons. You have 1 from Jonesy Snyder, so that would be 6 of them. And that would be it. 6, so they add $18 to the fund tonight through their three-point shooting due to the North Medford Black Tornado. We thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. we'd like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. And we also want to say thank you to our officials for being here for tonight's contest. You can visit TableRockSports.net to see when our next live high school sports events are scheduled. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Roseburg 51, North Medford 39. This has been a presentation at TableRockSports.net. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Colton Treadway, who ran the camera tonight, I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching. Good night from Oakdale Middle School in Medford, Oregon.